This is TWiT.
Surface as a business, like Apple, right, has kind of gone kicking and screaming in some ways into that whole repairable
right to repair
thing, right? That said, whatever the motivation is, I guess we can just kind of overlook that because it has gotten so much better. And Microsoft, I think back, May timeframe, maybe we're talking about this, and that the latest Microsoft Surface devices have, generally speaking, incredible numbers of parts that can be repaired or replaced. They've partnered with iFixit, so there's another outlet for getting this stuff. They have everything that Surface has that you can get to be replaced can be bought from iFixit, which may be a little more convenient for a lot of people, right? Here's the thing I think is most interesting about this. The earliest Surface that can be repaired in any way, shape, or form is the Surface Pro 7. That device has one repairable part. Kickstand. That's it. You can replace the kickstand. Everything else you screwed. And I think most people will sort of remember Microsoft at some point on Surface Pro, probably the next one, moved to a little SSD module type thing, right? So you could kind of swap that out. If you flash forward to the latest Surface Pro, which is the 5G, which is the Qualcomm one, there are 13 parts that can be replaced in that, and that includes the entire motherboard. It's basically everything.
As it should be.
Yep. Exactly. But again, this is something I don't think they wanted to do necessarily. I think we're at the point now where we can just say, I don't care why, but
the EU's been pushing on this for repairability, right? Like they want replaceable batteries in smartphones. And it's
not just like a part in a bag, right? You have to also have guides that explain exactly how this works, videos, facts that explain, common questions, et cetera. So it's all out there. It's not just on the Microsoft.
That it's possible, not that it's easy. Like you're still going to need specific tools.
Oh, and by the way, not that it's necessarily inexpensive, right? If you had to replace, I don't know exactly, but I bet a Surface Pro 9 motherboard probably costs more than a Surface Pro 9, or something.
Look, it's that way in the Apple world. Don't screw up your motherboard. You'll be sorry.
Yeah. But you know what? Nothing's ever going to be perfect. It's not like everything's going to turn into a framework laptop, but I still think this is laudable. I
also see this as this is the next thing you market, right? You can't market faster chips. That has been true for a while.
Yeah.
And why would you buy a new machine? This is the machine you'll be able to keep for longer because you can change the battery on.
And honestly, that mirrors the way Microsoft sort of marketed Surface in the beginning. The idea was we are a trusted brand. At the time, you could go to a store and swap things out and get things fixed. They had whatever their version of,
and they were very generous with that too.
They were yes, they were, and honestly, it is Microsoft. I mean, I will hear now from everyone who's been screwed by them on Surface, but they've done. Honestly, I think they do a good job. But the reality is, they're also an unknown in the PC space. They don't sell very many computers, and it's like buying a Pixel. Google makes the platform just like Microsoft makes the platform, but Pixel is still a little bit iffy for some people. It's not a known brand, right? They don't sell very many of them. So they're in the same place. So I think this will help with some people's fears that this thing may be a dead end or, something's going to go wrong and I can't get it fixed. I mean, you'll be able to get it fixed.
Tech Break is brought to you by our friends at IT Pro TV, now called ACI Learning. From CompTIA, Cisco, and Microsoft to security and cloud fundamentals, your team can master it all with IT Pro from ACI Learning. TWiT listeners can receive up to 65% off an IT Pro Enterprise Solution Plan. Based on your team's size, you'll receive a properly quoted discount tailored to your needs. Visit go.acilearning.com/twit today.